What's up, guys? It's me, Jimmy. So the question is that I want to know. Okay, I really enjoy watching your video and seems to be very smart and wise. I like to ask you for advice. Okay, I'm 18 years old. I move a lot with my family and now live in Austria, which is in Europe. Now I will be visiting an evening school where I can get my bachelor degree after 3 years because I have a lot of problems in life and have no idea what to do, and my grades wasn't good. I stopped going to school for a while and now I want to finish it. Okay, after I get my bachelor degree, I should be around 21 and planning to move to Japan and work in IT area. Okay, I'm really interested in web development, cybersecurity engineering, software. The problem is that I don't know where to start, what to learn, which degree I need. Right now teaching myself Python because I thought it will be useful as a basic. Okay, so now the main question is here. Jimmy, what would you suggest me to do? Maybe what language should I learn? Which certificate I need to do to work in these three branches? Okay. So there's a person in Austria. Now he's going to get his a degree in IT, and then he's going to be like 21 by the time he get a degree, and then he's going to work in Japan. So now he don't know where to start. He wanna learn web development, cyber security, software programming. Number one thing, you can't learn two things in the same time. Yes, I have seen an electronic engineer who is a software engineer, but that is very rare. You cannot learn two things at one time. Pick up one thing what you like. Try everything. Again, try to try everything. And then for Japan, there is a huge competition in IT. I won't recommend to work in Japan as in the IT field. The competition is very high, especially from the developing country. They, again I will be telling you, don't get it wrong, they will be more smart than you compared to the European. That is a fact, because a person who live without food, who is like grown up in poverty, so is more willing to likely to become like a kick-ass. At the end of the day, I won't recommend cybersecurity, because to become a cybersecurity you need to get a computer science degree. Software development and web development I recommend, and then I will recommend just to stick back in your country. Go for the web development. Do not learn Python, learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript and PHP. Again I will repeating, HTML5 and HTML is the same language. HTML5 have like new element, something like that. You don't need to learn HTML at this point, just learn HTML5. Learn CSS, cascading style sheet. Learn JavaScript, which is a scripting language to animate the stuff. Learn one dynamic programming language. The only dynamic programming language I recommend in 2017 is not Ruby on Rails, it's not Python, it's not Perl, it's not some kind of super weird language. It's simple as that. Even it's not JSP unless you are going to work for a bank. It's PHP, because if 70% of the website are powered by PHP, majority against like 65 or 60% of the website are powered by CMS, which is WordPress. Drupal is written in WordPress. Magento is written in WordPress. OpenCart is written in WordPress. There will be two options for you: learn this kind of programming language, become a freelance web developer, or you can get a job. Again, in Austria and this kind of country, there is a huge demand for web developer. A lot of people do not agree with me because they are not willing to work hard. They want to learn something fancy, something hippie, something cool, which is not going to pay them. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people go to Ruby on Rails bootcamp and then email me, Jimmy, I did a Ruby on Rails bootcamp but cannot find a job. I tell them, go to doctor and then tell the doctor to open your head and then see is there a brain inside or not. I'm shouting at you people. I'm shouting at for last 3 years. Even I did a video to do did a top 5 programming bootcamp for PHP. A lot of people say even there is no PHP bootcamp. I did videos to encourage, if you are going to spend your money, do a PHP bootcamp. You are learning something which is not in demand. Even you're going to get a job, they require a computer science degree. It require some kind of refer. It require a lot of networking in meetup to get a Ruby on Rails or Ruby developer, Ruby engineer job. People learn Ruby programming language because it look cool. People learn Python language because it's like the next super cool, next super geek or nerd programming language. Do not get me wrong, Python is a solid programming language if you're going to deal with the statistics, if you're going to deal with the data. Again, learn PHP, become a web developer back in your country. In Japan, I won't recommend. I hope this answers the question. Make sure to check out the links in the description box and never stop learning. Keep going on.